اه
Can you see
واضحة.
the graph? شكرا أمل. So now when I typed T point left T point left 100 means that I want to turn left and the angle I chose is 100. Now, but we have this arrow is still like sitting in that place. That's why we need to type again forward in order to that arrow to move. I have to share it again. What an what um, what a mission. Okay, and now we have this line typing this one in here, and then we turned 100 degree, and then I go forward 100 pixel. So in order to يعني نرسم زاوية قائمة in here because I want to draw a مربع, we need to actually fix this angle to 19, okay? And I have to type uh, these couple of or these two instructions like 4 times in order to draw a مربع, or we can put all of these like, can you give me a second? I can like copy paste this one. I can copy paste this one 4 times in order to see the okay. So I copy in here, I copy pasted these two instruction 4 times in order to see the المربع. And now you can see like I could easily draw this one in here. Okay, guys. And يعني in order to make our code more simple, I can put these two instruction in a for loop like this one. I need to type for e in range 4. Okay, and is run. I need to share the screen again. Okay. And now we have the مربع with the for instruction. Okay, guys. So what this for do is actually is repeating these two instruction 4 times. The first iteration is drawing this line. The second one is drawing this line. The third one is drawing this line, and the fourth one is drawing this line. And by looping through all that for loop, we were able to draw a whole مربع. Okay, guys. Now, if I wanted to actually like change this مربع color, I can type, for example, T point color, and I need to choose its color. So I'm gonna type red. Actually, there is a bunch of standard colors like red, blue, orange, yellow, and I think there is another color called cyan, which is between it's like the color of the sea, kind of. And actually, if there is, we can like choose the hexa number of any color that we wanna like choose from. There is a lot of links or sites that offers these like the code of these colors, okay, guys? But for the sake of the simplicity, we are going to stick with like basic color, for example, red. Let's see if let's see the result. So here we go. Now we have a red cube, okay, guys? And in order to fill this cube, like it's the outline of this cube is red. But if I want to fill this one, we need to type in here the filling color. Let's, for example, say blue. We are going to run this script again. And share the screen. Okay. Now our screen, here's the result. So when I typed blue in here, actually there is nothing is filling because we are missing two instructions in here, which are the fill in, begin the fill and end the fill. And we need to type these couple of commands between like in this place, for example, t point begin underscore fill. That means I want to begin the filling in this place and I want to end the filling in this place. T point and fill in this place. Okay, guys? And now when I run my script, let me share the screen again. Okay. Here we go. And now we have a box that is filled in with the blue color, and the outlier is, and it is outlined by red color. Okay, guys? What else? So if we want to actually draw two boxes in there, we just need to copy paste this for loop, for example, and again, let's see what this code gives us. Okay, let me share the screen again. Actually, it is giving us one and only box. Actually, the two boxes, actually he was drawing two boxes because now we have two for loops. But the problem is they are on top of each other. That's why we are only seeing one box. In order to to separate both of them, we need to separate them by code in this place, okay? Whenever I draw the first one, I need to kind of take my cursor away from these pixels. And how can we do so? We need to use pen up and forward and pen down. Actually, if we use only forward, let's use only forward and see the result. Okay, guys? If we type forward, let's say forward 200, okay? And let's see the result. Let me share it. Okay, the result is as follow. Okay, guys. So in the first place, the first loop, the first for loop, actually draw this one in here, and then I move forward 2000. That means whenever the cursor was standing, which is this, actually this one, I told him like go 200. that this is the first 100 and this is the second 100. Okay, guys? And from now on, he drew an additional box. So actually, it gives me the correct result. But I don't want to see this line in here. That's why I need to actually type a pen up and pen down. And what do we mean by pen up? Like it's pen up. Actually, it is like I wanna like
نرفع القلم ونحط
uh,
القلم يعني.
great. We are going to type pen T point. راح نرفع القلم in here, and then we are going to move forward 2000, and then we are going to put القلم يعني we are pen down. And by doing so, if we run, and I have to check this one. Okay, so now there is no line in here, and that's what I want to see. Okay, guys. And there is a lot of bunch function that we can use. You only have to see documentation, and you can play with like in here we can play with the number of pixel, for example, or the number of the degree, like the يعني الزاوية we are going to use. We used in here we use 90 because we are playing with rectangles and boxes. Okay, guys? So our next exercise is actually drawing a flower. Let me just put this in a comment. Okay, so now what we want to do is actually drawing we want to draw a flower. So first of all, we need to type, of course, import turtle, and we need to type T is equal to turtle point turtle. And we need to type in here turtle point down. Okay, guys, these three commands are crucial or are important to actually see that pop-up window and all of that fancy stuff. And actually, this turtle bibliothèque that contain all the functions that we need. And now what we want to do actually is we wanna create our star or our flower in here. So the flower, we need to type, for example, we are going to, like the flower in here has a lot of like a lot of vectors or a lot of أضلاع. So of course we are not to copy paste the forward and the turning left too many times. We are going to use the for loop in here. And for example, we are going to type for e in range. In range, we are going to give it like a very big number because I want that flower to have a lot of petals. And we are going to type T point forward. For example, let's say 2000. This is the length of the only one petal. And now we need to choose an angle. So we are going to type F point left. For example, let's say 100 and see what it will give us. Okay, guys? So let's run the script and see the result. So it's giving me an error. He's saying that import turtle. So I misspelling this one. Okay. It is running. Let me share the screen for you guys. So with this command, with this one in here, I told him like you have to loop 100 times, and in every single time you have to go forward 2000, and you have to in every single going forward you have to turn 100. Okay, and this is the flower he is giving me. So let me, and he is still looping, because I told him like you have to loop 1000 times, and actually it will take him kind of some time. I can actually increase the speed if I want that 100 to be quick as possible. I can use the speed command like this one. We can type the speed, and I believe the maximum speed is 10. Let us give it, for example, 8, and check the result again. Oh, no, I have to, okay. Okay, can you see how quick it is now comparing to the previous one? But it is still working. It's still iterating 100 times, and now it's this the flower is stopped in here. So
ممكن نحط السبيد 0.
speed, okay, let's check what صفر gives us. I think it will give us nothing.
صفر تعني
Oh,
بأقصى سرعة.
I think صفر is أقصى سرعة. Yes.
هي من غير سرعة، هي بترسم مباشرة مش بيتحرك.
I think because before even I share the screen, it's stopped. Like it's drawing really, really fast. Okay, let's put 8 or 10, for example. I thought there is 10 is the maximum speed, isn't it, Mr. Khalid?
نعم، 10 هي أقصى سرعة لو إحنا عايزين نشوفه بيتحرك، وواحد
Ah,
أقل سرعة لو عايزين نشوفه بيتحرك، صفر لو مش عايزين نشوفه بيتحرك أصلا.
great. Thank you for the information. Okay, and what we want to do now actually is to like change, like I want that flower to have very long petals and stuff like that, and I'm going to choose 117 in here, and let's give it let's play with the numbers or the values. That's it. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna share the screen for you to see the results. Okay, now the flower is kind of beautiful than it used to be. And now if we want to fill it, we only need to add the color thing and the filling thing. Okay, guys? So we need to type T point color. I want the flower to be yellow. For example, the outline is yellow, and we are going to fill it with yellow also, for example. And I'm gonna tell him like from this place, you have to start the filling, like we are telling him begin the filling. And after drawing that flower, we need to tell him T point and fill. Okay, guys, let's see the result in here. Okay, and now we have our flower in here, and he is drawing it. The for loop is still moving until now, and we have this thing, because actually there is a line was he is starting from this point and he was ending in this point. That's why he draw this additional color in this place. And we can, for example, like minimize that that space while like playing with the forward value and the angle value. Okay, guys. And what else? So now we are going, this script is kind of like how to draw a flower. And now we are going to see how to draw the shape, the star shape, okay? Of course, we need to kind of type the same thing in here. We need to import the turtle. We need to create our object. We call it T. And let's change the color, like we want it to be red, for example. And our star thing, the star contains only, the star contains only 5. يعني it contains only 5 borders. That mean we need to type 5 in there. And we need to choose the right angle. Okay, guys, let's see what this code is giving us. Okay, let me share my screen for you guys. Okay, so this is the result. So this is the result of this code. Okay, guys, and this is look nothing like a star. We need to, let me I just delete to the filling thing. Let me run it again and see what will gives me. Okay, so it will give me this one, and of course this one looks nothing like a star. It's the problem in here that we are choosing a wrong angle. Okay, guys, the right angle for a star is 2060. Let me run the script again and share my screen again. Okay, so now we have our يعني this is a star. النجمة خماسية الأضلاع. We have 5 أضلاع in this star. Okay, guys. So okay, what we want to do now is actually create a function that is called a star, and I can like call it whenever I like. So in order to do that, let me just make it the star a little bit smaller. Okay, so these couple of lines, we need to put them in a function. Let us call it a star. Okay, and this star is going to take T, and it's going to take what it necessary to draw a star. And what we want to do is now we want to call it. Okay, guys, we are calling it by its name, and its name is a star. And I need to give it the T thing. Okay, let me check the result. Let me share my screen again. Okay, and actually it is giving me a star, and it is giving me one and only star because I call it just once. So like the main goal or the main aim of using function is actually to type down the code only one time and like recall it a couple of times. So what we want to do in here, we want to call star like for example 3 times, and our goal is to draw that star 3 times. But let's see whether this code is going to to give us the good result or not. Let me share the screen again. Okay, so this code is giving me one and only star. Actually, it's not giving me one star. Actually, the code is calling the star function 3 times, but the code is drawing them on top of each other. So what we need to do here is actually to pin up our pen, go forward like I don't know how many pixels, and put down our pen in order to draw the second one. So in order to do that, we will tell him in this function, whenever you, or actually after drawing the star, you need to go, let me copy paste it. We need to pin up, go forward, pen down your pen, okay? After the for loop, we are going to actually, after the for loop, okay, we are going to pin up our pen, go forward. Let me minimize this thing to, for example, 20, and then pin down our pen in order to actually draw the second one. Let me see the result. Let me share the screen now. Okay, the result. Okay, the result, there is chevauchement in French. I don't know how to tell it. فما تداخل. يعني there is تداخل between the 3 stars. The problem is, while choosing this, the more we make this number bigger, the bigger the number of forward is, the التباعد will be. Okay, let me share the screen. And our result now is as follow. Okay, guys. So now I have 3 stars that are kind of متباعدين. If I wanted these stars to باش يكونوا متباعدين أكثر، لازمتنا نكبروا العدد هذايا. For example, let's say like this 110. Let me rerun it again. Let me share the screen again. And voila. The 3 stars are متباعدين. There is actually تباعد واضح ما بيناتهم. And this is my session for you guys. Is there any question before passing the word to Mr. Khalid?
لا، كله واضح. بس بالنسبة إني مثلا لما النشاط اللي كان معطينا إياه الدكتور خالد، إني لما أعص على حاجة يتلون، كيف ممكن تصير؟ هل في دالة معينة أو أنا حقعد أعمل مطلوب؟
There is a function. I think Mr. Khalid will give it to you. There is a function whenever you go over something, it will be colored, and there is a bunch, like there is a lot and a lot and a lot of function. You need to see it. Like the Turtle bibliothèque is full of functions that are useful to create such a fancy stuff. Yes, Sarah. Sarah, you can talk.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
ماس، الحين النت كان عندي فاصل وأنا تو دخلت، فالمحاضرة الجزء تاعك مسجل، يعني بقدر أعوضه ولا كيف؟
Yes,
لأنه النت كان فاصل عندي تو شبه.
هو